Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Loncat.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for
Halo Alfi. Sorry Alfi ya kalau bosen ya nontonin aku main game ini dong. Lagi gabut, lagi nggak tahu mau main game apa. Halo, selamat datang Alfi. Mungkin lihatlah kalau misalnya kemarin mati lagi, aduh. Apa kabar Alfi? Ngapain ya? Kok malam live-nya bang? Biasanya pas mau maghrib. Iya, lagi ada kegiatan. Makanya jadi malam terus live-nya. Terus juga makanya mainnya juga main game favorit aku dulu kan. Nanti kedepannya aku usahain live-nya sore lagi kok. Aku usahain live-nya sore lagi. Nanti aku usahain live-nya itu lagi sore lagi, oke? Sekarang lagi banyak itu kegiatan. Aku juga pengennya live sore lagi sih. Live malam gak enak, capek. Akunya udah capek.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Halo Nizam. Halo, selamat datang. Waalaikumsalam. Depan mungkin kita main game-game lain lah. Ya, oke?
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable.
Halo.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this
Halo ngambek.
allow people
Udah
to
berapa
connect to Irminsul?
dia main GNS atau GI 2 hari. Kalau misalnya main ini aku udah seminggu, cuman aku nggak streamingin ngambek. Bang, lu pakai iPhone apa? Aku nggak pakai iPhone, aku pakainya Oppo F3, HP aku udah jadul.
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Kebalik.
Since the root of the
What?
Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions.
Gua udah tamat main Genshin Impact. Oh iya, keren tuh kalau udah tamat. Aku belum. Udah lama nggak mampir. Halo Azamu. Ya lagi sibuk-sibuknya juga ya kalian ya. Halo Azamu, selamat datang.
Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of spirit-born ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of spirit-born ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
Katanya mau coba main game PS2 bang. Iya, aku juga mau nyobain game PS2. Tapi salah satu alasan aku belum nyobain game PS2, aku belum download apa-apa, aku belum utak-atik. Masih kada sibuk. Nanti kalau misalnya udah nggak kada sibuk, aku coba download emulator PS2-nya. Main Roblox lagi auto rame. Iya sih, Roblox sudah pasti auto rame ya. Bang main PS2 Resident Evil 4. Rame sih rame, minusnya bosen. Dan mau gimana ya Azam ya, kadang-kadang sambil ngobrol aja ya, ngobrol-ngobrol santai. Kalau misalnya nggak ada topik, aku lanjutin cerita Genshin. Roblox tuh rame, tapi kalau udah kelamaan main jadi bosen nih. Bosennya tuh nggak ketolongan. Apalagi kalau misalnya game-gamenya gitu, nggak tau lah. Oh, itu. Tetap. Main Roblox 100% subscribe dalam 1 menit. Bukannya ngejelekin Roblox ya. Cuman game Roblox tuh sisi jeleknya ya itu. Sisi jeleknya ya gitulah. Kebanyakan orang sekarang menghilang bosan dengan live stream satu game doang, gak requestan. Susah ya Zamu ya kalau ngomong kayak gitu. Soalnya bisa dibilang gini, misalnya Koko main satu game doang Roblox gitu, penontonnya tuh pasti ganti-ganti. Walaupun itu game yang banyak orang lain nonton gitu. Misalnya main Mobile Legends juga sama kejadiannya gitu. Tapi kebanyakan yang kalau misalnya main game kayak gitu, kebanyakan pengen mabar doang kebanyakan. Bang, agama lu apa? Agama YouTube. Terus kan sekarang juga masih ada yang ulangan ya, yang masih ada UTS akhir-akhir lah. Masalah sama game Roblox tuh terlalu terlalu mengulang-ulang. Contoh kayak grindingnya tuh terlalu mengulang-ulang gitu lah. Jadinya kada susah. Gua Islam, privasi. Maksudnya itu deh. Kalau Islam bagus, kalau misalnya Kristen bagus, kalau Konghucu bagus, Buddha bagus, Hindu bagus, semuanya bagus lah. Tadi ada kegiatan, banyak banget kegiatan. Makanya streamingnya selalu malam. Kadang-kadang gini, ada orang ya hanya pengen just talking doang, ngobrol sama streamernya dan lain-lain, iya kan? Ngedengerin streamernya ngobrol, ngomong gitu, yang lain chat dan lain-lain. Tapi ada juga yang pengen ngeliat gameplay, misalnya kayak beberapa orang tuh pengen misalnya, oh iya kok tuh ngereaksiin misalnya game ini gitu. Bang, gue mau curhat, gue baru diputusin pacar, yang sabar Nizam. Kalau baru diputusin pacar, yang sabar ya. MC Hardcore kapan kok mau ngulang kah? Jadi kita coba-coba lagi aja. Kita ya main-main lagi aja, gak usah yang gimana-gimana. Kayak sekarang juga kan belum nge-spin lagi dan lain-lain, jadwal akunya juga ngaco. Mau aja MC Hardcore. Kok sih santai-santai aja MC Hardcore, misalnya betulan diseriusin dan lain-lain gitu, yang bukan hanya ngobrol doang. Soalnya ya susah, hai. Terus kan gini, kalian juga kan ada sekolah ya. Aku streaming sampai malam banget atau misalnya sampai itu, kalian belum tentu nonton juga. Betul kan? Yang sampai jam 3 jam 4 subuh. Gue daring kok, boleh aja sih kalau misalnya MC Hardcore lagi. Nggak kenapa-napa. Dia kenapa putusin? Apa karena nggak mau ngajak jalan-jalan? Nggak tahu Nizam. Aku nggak tahu ceritanya gimana itu. Karena kalau diputusin kan banyak hal. Koko main MC Hardcore boleh aja, sabi aja. Santai. Koko pasti main juga. Bang, lu kayak apa enggak, gua miskin. Aku nggak kaya kok. Lah itu kan cerita lu, bukan cerita Koko. Ya, Koko enggak, aku nggak kaya. Aku normal. Aku normal kok. Ya aku mah bersyukur aja aku punya apa. Sederhana lebih baik, benar banget Azamu. Sederhana lebih baik. Ya, susah sih Azamu kalau misalnya main game ya. Terlalu kompetitif sih, aku nggak tahu kenapa. Misalnya kalau nggak tahu ya, kalau koko main game kompetitif belum tentu banyak yang nonton juga kan. Misalnya main Genshin, lagi salah Genshin di kompetitifin. Main apa satu itu? Koko kalau mau lihat meme reaction di Twitch kakang. Kayaknya Koko bakalan lebih ke Twitch kalau yang kayak gitu ya. Soalnya aduh, kalau di YouTube tuh anjir. Copyrightnya sekam, ay.
As a member of the Ritalis Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
Kata-kata sekarang subscriber Koko dari 0400-an gak aktif nonton Koko lagi. Ada beberapa faktor sih kalau kata Koko. Satu, game yang Koko mainin kan sekarang random banget. Jadi datang ke streamnya aja jarang. Kedua, banyak banget yang sibuk sama sekolah. Kalian kan pasti sekolah ya, gak mungkin dong nontonin Koko terus, terutama kalau misalnya ngechat stalking atau apa. Ketiga, game yang Koko mainin tuh bukan game yang kalian suka, jadi susah juga gitu. Karena Koko sadar kalau Koko tuh ada jeleknya kalau misalnya di storytelling. Bisa aja di storytellingnya Koko jelek banget. Kata Azamu kan kaku ya Koko kalau misalnya itu. Soalnya Koko nggak bisa mikirin apa yang mau diomongin. Kalau di stream kan Koko bisa baca chat tahu nih kayak misalnya Azamu apa ngetik apa dan lain-lain. Kok kenapa hari Minggu terasa cepat ke hari Senin? Karena hari Senin adalah hari yang paling beban. Hari yang paling malas untuk sekolah. Dulu juga sama.
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on it. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
So kayak sekarang ya misalnya Koko main lagi game-game misalnya Roblox, pasti banyak yang nggak datang juga gitu yang lama-lamanya. Kayak banyak banget kan sekarang lagi pada sibuk. Kalau dilihat di itunya juga gak ada yang online yang itu. Sibuk semua ya. Jadi ya udah sih kalau apa santai aja. Koko streaming juga, usahain streaming setiap tapi ya gitu.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects.
Gua pernah pura-pura pingsan di upacara dan dibawa ke UKS, dan di situ gua ketawa-ketawa sendiri. Buset. Edan.
However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh. Is that...
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
Gua pernah nonjok guru karena guru itu marahin gua. Buset. Nggak kena SP kah nonjok guru sekarang?
I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Nggak kena SP kan nonjok guru.
again. On the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Kenapa gua di penjara 1 bulan? Hah, penjara? Yang betul. Dan ini di penjara. What the hell?
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly... if only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for... if you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Ya benar, guru gua sampai pingsan, buset. Kenceng ya artinya nonyoknya ya Nizam.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Oke, let's go, balik. Sejujurnya gua nggak nonjok tapi ditendang kepalanya pas pelajaran matematika. Buset. Tunggu bentar ya.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Sorry, AFK tadi. Aduh. Oke, let's go, lanjut.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
Bang, please live sekarang request game yang dimauin penonton. Emang kamu mau request game apa, Nizam? Kalau misalnya aku mainin tapi aku nggak semangat gimana juga yang emang game yang kamu mau request apa? So aku nanya dulu. Game Roblox please. Kenapa gak Roblox? Kenapa kamu suka Roblox? Versinya kamu, Nizam. Kalau misalnya aku mainin game lain selain Roblox. Aku hanya nanya nih. Soalnya kan aku juga udah pernah streaming Roblox cukup lama setiap hari. Game Minecraft please. Ya kenapa Roblox, kenapa Minecraft? Pasti ada alasannya kan kamu mau nonton itu. Kalau aku mainin itu. Karena suka kah? Karena apa gitu?
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
Minecraft karena seru. Karena seru. Oke, Minecraft karena seru. Karena aku kalau main Minecraft ya jangan yang gimana-gimana gitu. Jadi belum tentu seru gitu. Minecraft ya. Minecraft, Roblox. Ya bisa-bisa aja. Please diturutin. Please diturutin. Kalau nggak diturutin kenapa? Soalnya aku streaming apa yang aku mau sih. Sekarang nggak, karena belum ada waktu aja untuk aku streamingin itu. Anggap aja main Minecraft. Please bang jago. Aku nggak jago kalau main Minecraft.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Bang, memaki apa yang abang mau aku tuketin main bareng? Buset, santai aja. Aku lagi banyak kegiatan dan lain-lain. Jadinya aku emang streaming ini. Santai aja dulu. Kalau misalnya mau dibilang kalau mabar ya apa ya, game mabar kebanyakan gak punya PC, itu yang susah. Viewer aku ya Kalau di luar sana pasti ada aja yang punya pisang.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
Baik, gua keluar loh. Ya udah keluar aja. Halo Fis. Kirain udah tidur Hafiz. Lagi fokus main CODM tuh. Salah satu contohnya yang gak ada. Santai Fis. Kalau lagi main CODM main aja santai. Koko juga hanya main Genshin doang. Koko juga bakalan streaming lama Genshin. Ini salah satunya nih yang contoh yang Koko maksud tadi ay. Sibuk sama dunianya sendiri ay. Pasti aja. Tapi pasti mampir. Aduh. Teman santai lah. Besok gua belajar online ya. Isi oke. Ya udah Koko juga streaming kada lama dah.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
Koko main Genshin emang lagi lagi hut hatai. Jadwal Koko kada ancur. Jadinya itu ay.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us too.
Soalnya berkabut ay. Oh di sana berkabut.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Ada yang libur, ada yang online. Oke. Asik ya, mau libur mau itu ya. Mau libur mau online.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, that's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. Alright, let's go.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
I see. Enak ya yang libur ya. Dari tadi main CODM, main Battle Royale aim sniper gua miss mulu. Buset dah. Kalau Koko sekarang main Genshin doang ay. Sumpah. Seharian ini Genshin aja terus gameplay. Nggak tahu kenapa lagi suka Genshin. Honkai Star Rail Koko bukan udah bosen ya, udah nggak tahu mau ngapain lagi. Kalau di Honkai Star Rail, di Genshin Koko masih banyak yang bisa dilakuin nih. Ini bukan MMORPG, ini mah emang game gacha. Kapan main Valo? Koko mah main Valo ayo aja. Tapi nanti deh. Ada request Roblox lagi, ada request apa ya? Kalau Roblox gimana, Fis? Tuh udah, kok lupa mau ngapain. Tai kecewa. Si Bang Al lagi main itu terus ya? Lagi main Roblox terus ya? Asu.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends. And we're probably still gonna worry about your condition. But that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Gua juga di sekolah ikut ekskul basket sama kayak Febri. Kebanyakan temen gua suka main basket. Keren nih. Koko juga dulu ikut ekskul basket, cuman nggak lama. Soalnya Koko nggak tertarik kayak basket dulu. Koko lebih tertarik sama game online dulu. Cuman ya apa ya, balik lagi lah. Kalau misalnya main Valo, Koko mau sih main Valo terus sih. Tapi itu pasti nanti viewernya baru lagi ya. Viewer lama dan lain-lain belum tentu ada. Tapi nanti kita cobain aja, Fis. Banyak hal yang Koko misalnya mau ubah juga gitu. Valo Koko pengen mainin, tapi ya selesain dulu lah satu-satu. Banyak hal yang Koko mau selesain. Kayak Genshin Koko mau ceritanya selesain dulu sampai minimal ceritanya selesai. Kalau Genshin mah, kalau Genshin ya minimal ceritanya selesai. Nanti kalau udah selesai ceritanya, Koko pertimbangin lagi mau main apa.
Well then, I, trainee forest ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Kan kalau Bang Al Genshinnya udah OP ya, udah selesai juga kan ceritanya dia, jadinya udah enak ya. Honkai Star Rail-nya kok nggak tahu. Kalau Genshinnya kan Bang Al mah udah selesai, jadi kada enak ya. Terus siapa lagi yang udah selesai Genshinnya? Andika udah selesai. Terus si Om Ray juga udah selesai. Koko aja yang jauh banget ay. Koko ngejar ay ini. Dari Sumeru ke sini ay. Dari Liyue ke Sumeru ay. Lumayan lama ay.
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
What
moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormond.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. Except
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Timnya ya, pokok kasih lihat.
it kind of looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Iya.
Oh,
Ya.
since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to
Yeah.
find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in
Exactly. That is the... And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her.
Ini sebenarnya ini respond to Paimon question. The same.
Paimon doesn't sense anything. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea.
But what are you going to
What
ask?
are you going to ask it?
Timnya Kokoto. Tunggu bentar. Ting.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their art. You too? Well, glad it's not just...
Halo Oki. Halo.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know,
Halo.
maybe we're not
Selamat datang
qualified
Oki.
to receive an answer to this sort of question or something. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Guess
Baru
our only
datang.
choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia.
Iya.
Maybe
Halo
he'll
Oki,
be
selamat
able to
datang.
access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the
Tim,
letter's envelope.
Aku tahu Shin cuy.
Oh, it's
Muna Zongli.
Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Baru datang, santai. Aku streaming juga bakalan lama kok. Palingan nanti aku jam 9 mute dulu soalnya ada yang mau ngeprint dulu di kamar, oke? Takut ngeganggu suara printernya. Tim ini fish. Aku pakai timnya ini. No. Selamat datang Oki. Sincuy ganti Bennett. Sincuy ganti Bennett. Yakin? Live berapa lama bang? Kayaknya hari ini live-nya cukup lama. Kalau bisa lama-lama. Jam 10, jam 11-an. Baru end stream nanti. Bennett tuh kenapa ya? Ability-nya tuh apa ya Bennett?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
Koko tahu Bennett bagus, tapi Koko nggak tahu. Iya soalnya nggak enak. Aku bakalan live cukup lama kok, sampai jam 11. 11 itu. Bennett tuh emang apa ya skin? Katanya ada karakter baru. Iya ada karakter baru. Wish. Yang ini kan bagus juga ya. Yang ini tapi katanya kan di 4.1 ini 4.1 ya. 4.2 gitu. 4.1. 4.2 susah bet namanya. Ini namanya Neophylet. Nanti di 4 titik yang aku dapat ya infonya ya. 4.2 tuh ini rumornya. Ngeluarin si itu Furina tuh yang ini nih. Kalau kamu gosipnya sih ini. Aku share screen ini gambarnya. Ini gosipnya nih yang banyak yang bilang ini yang dikeluarin nanti. Tunggu bentar, mana ya? Ini yang bakalan dikeluarin nih. Gosipnya ini yang dikeluarin. Terus damage-nya gede, ditahan buff Bennett, enak tuh. Sinchu tuh enaknya di buff juga sama. Nah yang ini nih, ini rumornya yang bakalan keluar di itu di 4.2. Tapi karena aku ngincakannya Furina doang, jadinya aku nggak itu. Ya itu tapi kayak ireng ya. Yang ini nih yang dikeluarin New Vela 30 biji itu. Nah ini katanya di sini, makanya aku lagi nabung nih, lagi nabung buat apa? Furina. Kalau gua mah kurang enak kalau pakai Sinchu. Kok masalahnya? Kenapa kok masih pakai malahan pakai Sinchu? Ini fish. Tunggu bentar. Mana coba? Iya kah? Itu rumornya tuh. Makanya aku udah nabung 80 sekarang. Kenapa aku masih pakai Shinchu? Alasannya ini, Fis. Nah, ini alasannya. Alasan Koko. Baks. Alasannya itu. Sedangkan Bennett ya Koko nggak adaan, makanya Koko nggak pakai. Aku juga dikit lagi uangnya. Semangat ayo Oki. Semangat kumpulin buat itu. Ini kenapa Koko nggak ganti gitu jadi Bennett gitu. Iya tahu Bennett bagus, tapi ini komposisi timnya udah enak. Ya makasih ya Bang. Ya pokoknya semangat. Itu Furina. Ada gak selain Shinchu? Nggak ada. Kok Shinchu juga intinya udah mulai bagus artifaknya. Tapi belum itu sih, belum dibetulin lagi. C1 sampai berapa gitu? Belum ada. Enggak. Kamu juga. Oke Oki. Ya semoga aku bisa selesaiin aja ceritanya sampai ngejar dikit. Soalnya aku ketinggalan jauh kan. Aku tuh bakal main Genshin lagi, jadinya nggak bisa dibilang itu. Nih, kayak karakter, nih, kayak ini tuh 2020 aku dapetin, Kikin juga 2020. Tapi yang jadi masalah tuh, aku bakal main lagi tuh waktu dapetin Xiangling gitu. Ya tuh Xiangling sama Razer tuh, lihat kan, 528 2023. Jadi bakal main lagi. Ketinggalan update jauh banget aku. Kalau nggak bagus uninstall tuh game. Gak punya Fis. Kalau misalnya karakter gak punya lagi. Kayak Diona juga. Kok lupa Diona Koko level berapa ya? Tapi emang gacha di sini sih serem sih. Diona. Belum di Constellation deh. Oke. 1, 2, 3. Ayo kok bahas karena seperti bahas dulu. Buset deh. Pamit mau tidur. Oke, rating 1 aja. Siap. Thank you Oki. Sok tidur. Thank you ya udah mampir ya Oki. Semoga sukses ngumpulin Primojam dan lain-lainnya. Oke? Nanti ya Fis ya. Sabar ya, Koko mute dulu sama itu dulu. AFK bentar. Mana sih tulisan AFK-nya? Nah ini. AFK bentar ini. Soalnya udah jam 9. Tunggu bentar. Oke, nggak jadi. Sabar. Kamera ini. Tai ngeri. Halo. Selamat datang kembali. Deactivate dulu. Nggak ada lagi tuh. Harusnya udah nggak ada lagi.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tanai sent us here.
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here, this is a letter from Tanai.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, what a relief. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
Enggak Fis. Koko kan belum buat itunya. Koko belum buat. Nanti Koko buat, santai. Koko pelan-pelan. Sama kayak Honkai Star Rail kan. Koko pelan-pelan akhirnya bisa jadi apa? Kayak gini. Kayak Honkai Star Rail juga kan pelan-pelan Koko. Sekarang nyelesain dulu story-nya aja minimal. Nanti baru kita build tim dan lain-lain.
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here. Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww,
know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird...
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight
Telat
within
kah?
mercenary
Enggak kok, Kak
circles.
Fasya. Halo Kak Fasya, selamat datang.
If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can
Gimana
find
Kak
him at
Fasya
the Corps
sekolah?
of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar. You're welcome.
Enggak
I
telat kok.
wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Aman, bagus lah kalau aman. Oh, masih jauh ini. Ini sih masih agak aneh. Oh iya. Ini. Bisa. Nanti ya kalau misalnya aku mau streaming game lain atau apa, masih belum.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Aslan. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know
Sorry ya Kak Fasya ya kalau bosen ya main gamenya
As
gini.
far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Kok besok live nggak? Besok live. Aku semoga live-nya bisa sore ya. Jadi bisa nggak main game ini buat di live streamingin. Soalnya game ini emang aku mainnya di belakang gitu. Kalau misalnya aku itu udah lama nggak lihat tuh, udah 562 subscriber. Nggak kerasa ya? Ya cuman akunya juga lagi rada sibuk, jadinya emang apa ya? Ya beginilah. Semoga bisa ganti game juga sih.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater Lord Rugadavada.
their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the god of wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people.
Alright. Well, thanks for the info, Oswald.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Seems Oswald was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. They've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyazad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Kok pamit mau tidur kok, besok aja lanjutinnya. Gak ada yang nonton. Haha, santai-santai. Santai Rafasya. Thank you ya udah mampir ya.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrist?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Lu mau nge-print sekarang. Lu mau nge-print sekarang tuh karena itu kan. Bentar, gue lihat dulu deh.
You might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Halo. Halo, Sai. Fun.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Halo, Sai.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time, and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality, and every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do, Dunyarzad. Is there anything you want? What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do it. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. And can you make my illness go? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zero?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aww, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou? The one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hey.
Well, why don't you join the your perspective is just tunnel visioning.
But also, just putting the cart before the horse.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Perspective is just tunnel visioning.
But all here is just putting the cart before the horse.
Oke. Yuk, kita lanjut ceritanya. Namanya
Quake.
Astaga.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sabzerus festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Huh. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzerus festival anymore. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
I can't wait for you to see. And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Junior-Zod, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing. So the Goddess of Flowers began to, as she danced upon the grass. Countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment." Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered parisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real parisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth parisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. And she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just two real parisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Junior-Zod, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zeros festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sub-Zeros festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to every...
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin. I mean, that's what I've heard.
Dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger, as a child. I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and
Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
dia ngeluarin teks live kan. Kan sini kan nyambung ya? Nyambung di itunya? Iya. Seharusnya. Kecuali dia apa? Dicabut sama seseorang. Soalnya waktu gue terakhir kali kenapa? Hah? Semeru. Oke. Nyalain, kayak nyalain lagi. Halo. Bakal datang. Sorry.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here.
Menunggu.
You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all.
Halo.
See you around.
Halo, ngambek, kirain udah tidur loh kamu.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Kirain udah tidur loh.
Oh, hey Dia, what's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
Belum weer. Ya tumben. Aku streamingnya bakalan lama juga.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Soalnya nanti jam 12.21 rapat. Seriusan, masih rapat. Masih ada rapat. Danai, masih ada rapat mah?
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Karena itunya 84, kita cobain lagi. Dannya masih ada itu semangat. Semangat itu. Semangat ngambek di tugasnya dan lain-lain lah. Aku hanya bisa berdoa saja dengan tugasmu yang banyak itu. Rapat, tugas lagi. Rapat yang masih ada. Okay, let's go. Kemarin cuman 13 menitan rapatnya, jadi harus dilanjutin. Buset. Semangat nih. Aku pengen ngegacha. Gacha. Sekarang harus new zone di gua dari 4. Dikit dong.
Gather. Rain outlines your
Crumble!
Let me leave you a verse. Shadows of fate.
Solidify! Order guide you!
No, my sword!
Stabilize! Solidify!
Decided by destiny!
Stabilize!
Witness the power!
This is order!
Time to go!
Solidify!
Let me scribe! upon you.
Solidify!
Shadows of death. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Rain cutter, know my sword. Written in the stars. Go.
Gather!
Rain outlines your go.
Halo semua. Mending rebahan sambil dengerin lagu di Spotify. Widih, tuh anjir banyak banget yang nonton. Halo Nema. Halo Fizz. Buset, banyak banget yang nonton. Kirain udah pada tidur, Besok gak sekolah kah? Rate HP if jelek. Halo semua. Pasti heran kenapa aku nggak tidur. Aku lebih heran kalian nggak tidur, Kaget, alt tab banyak, Sekolah lah, Wir. Karena belum tidur dan belum ngantuk, alasan sekolah, Wir. Kaget, Dan besok sekolah aku. Buset kalian. Hutau? Iya, kok pakai hutau. Semangat yang sekolah. Semangat juga ngambek gitu. Rapatnya. Kita start lagi. Nonton video short ketemu Zhongli bikin kon semuanya. Kok sekolah gua kok online, buset. PTS rip aku kenapa emang UTS-nya? Nema. Emang kalau ngambek tadi ngomong apa sih namanya? 1 jam lagi Wir, ngemil bentar. Ya sama tunggu kapan mulai. Mendingan kebahan sambil dengerin lagu Spotify. Dengerin apa tuh? Pokok serius dulu ya bentar.
Witness the power. Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. Time to go.
I will have order.
Rain outlines your fate. Shadows of fate.
Stabilize.
Higher, hands on fire.
Solidify.
Let me weave you up.
Gather.
Order Solidify. This is order.
Shadows of fate. God's over.
Anjir. Lagi aktif apa kok buat sing cuek. Entah mengapa PTS lebih bosan daripada ujian. Diluncurkan buset karena ujian pulangnya agak awal, sementara PTS ya kayak biasanya. Nah, yang gitu aja kalau PTS aja keren banget aja. Lagi nyari buat Sing Chue sama Bennett. Gua itu aja. Let's go. Bagus itu aja. Kok gak lihat atasnya anjing defend. Ininya bagus. Atasnya defend. Aisyah substatnya jelek. Satu. Yang nonton satu. Tapi kadang-kadang nggak satu juga. Ayo suka ngebug. Yes. Tapi nilai bagus kan ya, Mak? Substatnya bagus banget. Itu dia jelek kayak Minstat. Minstatnya sampai banget. Lama-lama gua akan zong dia. Ada.
Stabilize.
Know my sword. Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. Higher, hands on fire.
Solidify. I will have order. Stabilize.
Witness the power of Buat. Shadows of fate. Time to go.
Order guide you.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me scribe. Fate is upon you. Rain cutter. Shadows of fate. Go! Higher, hands on fire!
This is order.
2 jam. No. Entah mengapa tahun ini banyak siswa-siswa. Hah? Seriusan? Nema? Jangan bohong, Nema. Seriusan itu? Emang kok udah streaming 2 jam? Oh ya udah streaming 2 jam. Gak kerasa. Itu seriusan yang meninggal. Serem aja. Kada serem ya infonya. Banyak yang itu kah? Tadi. Stat dia bagus, tapi ini jadi event. kejadian ini di short 5 kali. Dan juga kada sekam ya jadinya ya.
One client.
Yang 29 itu agak brutal dikit. Kenapa tuh brutalnya? Oke, let's go start.
Gather! Solidify!
No, my sword!
Gue tahu kenapa tuh di bawah banyak.
Written in the stars!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Witness the power! Time to go!
Solidify! Stabilize! This is order!
Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you! Let me weave you a verse.
No.
Solidify!
God's over!
Stabilize!
I let my guard down. I have taught you everything I know. Delve into destiny. At my reckoning. Let's go. Higher, hands on fire.
Karena kurangnya banyak dilindat. Tunggu, itu apa? Tapi untungnya orang lain lihat kakang itu dilindas kereta. Dan aku juga lihat kejadian pembulian sampai pingsan dan dibawa ke rumah sakit sebanyak 2 atau 3. Dan ya, itu seramai yang kayak gitu. What the? Seramai mendengar. Nggak kebayang ya. Oh, give me. Yang kereta itu agak seram. Iya ya. Itu mah semuanya seram deh, Mak. Yang itu kan semuanya seram ya. Itu semuanya serem. Salah teleport ya. Statue. Itu serem aja cerita-cerita. Edan aja. Tapi untungnya semua pembunuhan dan pembunuhan tersebut sudah diamankan di kantor polisi. Ya untungnya gitu ya. Gak kebayang aja kalau masih berkeliaran gitu aja. Seberapa seremnya aja. Aku mau cari satu lah buat Muna aku. Mungkin habis itu aku fokus sama level mereka. Ini apa? Ini mau teleport salah. Good ending, bener kayak itu udah oke lah, good. Daripada nggak ketemu sama sekali lagi.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Tapi Nemat update kayak gituan hebat juga ya. Koko udah nggak tahu lah update gituan.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Kecil Koko agak nggak kedengaran. Oke, sorry. Udah malam Koko nggak berani kada kenceng ngomong. Tapi siswa-siswa yang meninggal juga sudah tenang atau enggak di sana. Tapi Nema tahu update kayak gituan hebat juga ya. Maksud Koko di sana ya. Ada hebat ya, bisa tahu. Karena kebanyakan siswa-siswa yang di-kill itu ada yang toksik, ada yang enggak. Pastilah.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Let's go ke sana. Shotku full cerita absurd Ohio Skibidi Toilet. Buset. Masih berhubungan dengan Skibidi Toilet kah? Kok udah nggak tahu itu cerita Skibidi Toilet kayak gimana ya. Dengar dari siapa ya waktu itu? Dengarnya aja kok udah kayak ayah, udah banyak banget udah kayak apa yang terjadi juga kok udah nggak tahu ya karena masih penasaran. Kata kamu endingnya kayak gimana tuh? Saya ini Gio tim lagi. Tapi saya tidak punya Gio.
Rain outlines your fate. Shadows of fate.
This is order. Solidify.
Aisyah menyebalkan.
I'm feeling a little.
Sulit dijelaskan. Gak bisa. Harus. Gak ada. Gua fucking di sana. Buset, masih 3 yang nonton. Halo Usin. Halo. Aku udah subscribe. Apa kabar bang? Baik. Gimana Usin? Usin baik nggak kabarnya? Thank you ya udah di subscribe ya. Usin main Genshin. Wih, aku baik kok. Sorry ya kalau suaranya kada kecil ya. Emang mikrofonnya jelek pertama, kedua udah malam. Kalau jerit-jerit takut ngeganggu tetangga.
Stabilize.
Delve into destiny, decided by Witness the power.
Solidify.
Shadows of fate. Rain outlines your fate.
Stabilize. I will have order. Gather.
Let me scribe, written in the stars. Rain cutter.
Rise.
Semangat bang, main game apa bang? Ini main Genshin. Ini main Genshin. Sorry ya kalau tadi nggak ngejawab ya. Kada serius dikit dulu. Ini main Genshin. Game gacha. Lagi apa ya? Lagi suka aja. Biasanya di channel ini gamenya random kok. Nggak selalu game ini. Cuman karena tadi streamingnya mulai jam berapa ya? Jam 8-an. Jadinya aku mainnya ini dulu. Ya aku main ini dulu. Buat sementara doang. Ya ke depan-depannya aku mau coba-coba game lain kok kayak Pokemon. Pokemon aku tadinya udah ada rencana beberapa kali. Tapi yang jadi masalah sama game Pokemon tuh satu, emulatornya ngadet, nggak jalan. Ya tapi event ini ditutup dulu bentar. Tapi nanti aku usahain mainin game kalian kok, yang di request dan lain-lain aku usahain. Jadi jangan kecewa, oke? Kayak nanti mungkin kita nyelesain Pokemon, beberapa kali stream Pokemon dulu. Kayaknya mendingan gitu deh, satu game gitu. Atau gamenya game Bakugan gitu, game yang simple. Anda bisa ngejokes apapun asalkan jangan yang aneh-aneh. Kemarin kita ngejokes yang aneh-aneh. Ya soal itunya Zhongli ya. Jadi santai. Kalau mau cerita-cerita juga boleh di sini. Selama akunya nggak main dan nggak di. Selama akunya nggak itu banget.
Solidify. Order guide you.
And it's fine.
Delve into depth. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Time to go. Huh?
Gather. I will have order.
Let me leave you alone.
Jangan banget kamu bang, enggak. Dan jangan yang main Pokemon aja bang. Suka kah Pokemon? Ya, aku rencananya mau main Pokemon Emerald. Aku pengen main Pokemon Emerald gitu. Ya bang. Oke. Nanti kita cobain lah game-game gitu. Aku pengen nyelesain satu game cerita gitu. Tapi ya semoga kalian suka aja gameplay gitu lah. Zaman sekarang mah gameplay kayak gitu udah jarang ya. Banyak jarang yang nonton. Misalnya main full set itu nggak ngerti Pokemon. Nggak apa-apa, nanti kita ganti-ganti kok. Pokemon, habis itu apa lagi yang lain. Game-game PS2 gitu. Game-game PS2 aja aku belum download emu-nya. Kalau aku udah download emu-nya itu bakalan lebih itu. Kalian aku juga lebih gampang juga.
Stabilize.
Delve into destiny.
Soalnya banyak banget rencana tapi masih belum dilakuin semua. Kayak apa ya, kayak waktunya tuh loh gak tepat banget Biasanya aku streaming juga soalnya sekarang aja baru malam. Kalau malam nanti kayaknya aku mau streaming lama aja kayak gitu. Jadi kayak dulu lagi sih. Yang mau gamenya aneh-aneh atau gimana ya.
Order guide you.
Kau terlalu memaksakan.
Witness the power of Buat.
Gather.
Batal Ace, buset. Halo Kak Aul, Ci masih main break tuh. Sedikit hipno lebay. Yang aku tahu apa ya, creepypastanya. Ternyata Kak Aul masih nonton. Kirain udah nggak nonton. Kenapa kereta di sini semua? Babi lah. Kenapa tiba-tiba ICFYP YouTubeku ada channel Genshin Impact official? Artinya Nema harus main Genshin Impact. Canda Nema, jangan-jangan. Sekalinya terjun ke dunia game gacha gini, kecanduannya nggak ketolongan. Jangan terjun ke itu. Pokemon favorit apa? Pokemon favorit ya, Arceus sih. Kebanyakan karena Dialga Palkia. Soalnya itu Pokemon pertama kali aku main itu. Aku main Pokemonnya waktu itu. No, aku dibilang wibu. Ini bukan game wibu sih. Ini game gacha. Soalnya pertama kali aku main tuh Pokemonnya generasi 4 dulu ya, di Nintendo DS. Aku coba cari nanti Nintendo DS-nya gimana. Aku dulu main Pokemon itu. Dan HP ku kentang cuma 12 GB storage. Ya mendingan jangan. Sekalinya main ini candu aja. Pokemon dulu aku itu, terus nggak ngikutin lagi abis Pokemon Gen 5 yang nggak ngikutin lagi. Soalnya kan udah aneh ya, XYZ yang kayak gitu-gitu aneh. Jadinya males ngikutin.
Written in the stars.
Solidify. This is order.
No, my sword. Time to go. Shadows of fate.
Stabilize.
Let me scribe. Let me read you a verse.
Wah, nggak bisa. Ngap. Dan itu hampir full gara-gara CODM. Jadi udah nggak download Mobile Legend atau apa lagi itu. Nema. Dia memang kamu ada apa aja Nema di HP? Susah banget. Game memangnya mati. Div. Abang orang mana? Bandung. Aku nggak download ML, FF dan lain-lain. Roblox juga udah nggak ada dong artinya. Aku orang Bandung. Usin. Div bisa nggak sih di Shangli Genshin Impact HP energy recharge? Oke, gak bisa. Ya ampun, Roblox masih ada. Kirain udah gak ada. Kirain sudah pensi. Aku orang Bandung. Orang Sunda. Ayo lagi. Tidak. Roblox tuh selalu di hati tapi bosen. Gak bohong lah itu. Roblox tuh selalu di hati tapi bosennya nggak ketolongan. Aku Kalimantan. Widih, salam ya. Itu dari Kalimantan. Foto profilku masih Roblox. Nggak tidur Sin. Udah malam loh ini. Besok sekolah nggak? Kayak habis bolos aja.
Solidify. I
Shadows of...
Stabilize.
Rain cutter. Cross over.
Udah dua juga nggak ada shieldnya lagi.
Rain outlines your fate. Delve into destiny, written in the stars. This isn't good.
Gather. Order guide you.
Besok aku sekolah. Oh oke. Ya jangan sampai nggak bisa bangun aja, oke? Kalau mau nontonin aku sambil ngobrol. Aku menemani kegabutan kalian sampai bisa, biar bisa sampai tidur. Aku mau turun dulu besok PTS no, pelajaran agama gurunya killer no. Semangat Nema, pasti bisa. Pokemon ya, Pokemon aku tadi itu Arceus, Dialga. Soalnya itu Pokemon pertamanya aku. Dulu aku nggak ngerti Pokemon kan. Aku dulu hanya pengennya dapetinnya Pikachu ay. Aku tetap nonton abang. Oke, santai.
Stabilize.
Aku nemenin kamu sampai ngantuk aja, oke?
Higher, higher, anti-fire.
Quake.
Easy.
Gather.
Witness the power of the world. See?
Bingung kenapa semakin lama semakin bau.
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your fate, decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
This is order. Gather.
Know my sword. Time to go.
Yang penting mah usinnya nyaman, oke? Pokemon ya. Nanti aku harus download emulatornya dulu aja. Tapi aku nggak main Pokemon Unite. Aku tahu Pokemon Unite udah keluar lama, setahun 2 tahun yang lalu kan. Tapi aku nggak suka Pokemon Unite, nggak tahu kenapa. HPC. Coba ini. 3 China. Dapatnya bagus kayak. Artifact. Bunga. Enchant. Oke, auto add. Damage. Walaupun aku tahu jelek, aku masih ngambil risk. Kalau masuk ke HP aja. Oke, lanjut. HP lagi. Oke, stop. Tapi bisa jadi di switch. Jauh lebih mending. Ya, jauh lebih mending zonginya langsung. sambil riset aja buat sekarang. Nice, selesai ini. Abang pernah main FF nggak? Aku nggak pernah main FF. Aku kurang suka FF. Nggak tahu kenapa, aku nggak suka aja. Mungkin kalau bisa aja itu tapi aku main PUBG dulu pernah. Habis itu pernah main Mobile Legends pernah. AoV pernah dulu. Sebelum AoV jadi aneh banget aku pernah main AoV. Aku kalau main FF kamu banget. Maksudnya apa tuh sih? Ini ngasih apa sih? Hydro damage. Hydro tuh air kan? Maaf bang, salah ketik. Santai. Aku mau ngecek game sebelah dulu, habis itu aku mau istirahat ya, habis itu jam 11-an. Besok aku usahain live-nya sore, jadinya kalian juga bisa nonton, oke? Kamu Usin juga bisa nonton lebih lama. Aku main game ini juga gabut, Aku suka game ini, tapi untuk di streamingin aku kurang bisa nge-streamingin. Soalnya karakter aku juga jelek dan lain-lain kan. Abang besok live kah? Live dong. Aku usahain live setiap hari kok. Santai, aku usahain live setiap hari. Jadi bisa dinikmatin juga kan? Sekarang aku pengen itu dulu bentar ya. Pengen ngeliat dulu ini. Abang nggak tidur, bentar lagi tidur kok. Bentar lagi tidur. Bentar lagi aku tidur kok. Aku lagi ngeliat-liat sesuatu dulu bentar. Habis itu tidur. Udah malam juga kan. Udah jam 11 di sini mah. Udah mau jam 11 di sini. Jadi bentar lagi aku tidur. Streaming juga udah lama kan? Udah nyaris 3 jam. Tuh. 2 jam 40 menit. Nanti aku nonton lagi live abang. Oke, thank you ya Usin. Kalau misalnya nanti aku nggak kebaca chatnya atau apa, sorry ya, bukannya aku nggak mau ngebaca. Oke, kalau misalnya ujuk-ujuk rusuh atau gimana, semoga nggak selalu rusuh, jadinya aku bisa selalu baca chat. Oke, aku usahain selalu baca chat. Oke. Ya udah tuh ya Usin ya bang, nggak apa-apa, sip. Thank you Usin udah nonton ya. Oke, thank you ya Usin udah mampir. Thank you Nema, thank you Hafiz tadi udah mampir juga, Kak Awul dan lain-lain, thank you udah mampir. Sekarang mau udahan dulu live streamnya ya, lanjutin Genshinnya baru sampai sini. Semoga bisa selesai lah, nanti di off stream aku mainin lagi di gamenya. Oke, thank you semua yang udah nonton, thank you juga udah nge-like ya, thank you udah subscribe. Aku juga mau tidur. Oke, Usin, thank you semua. Dan kita ketemu lagi on the next stream. Jangan lupa untuk istirahat kalian. Oke. See you guys later and have a good night. Bye-bye.